In previous topic, previous class we had gone through chapter heat, the concept of heat and temperature. The next topic is thermometer and different temperature scale. But we will not study this topic. Instead of this, we are going to study the effect of heat and other concepts. Effect of heat. What can be the effect of heat? If I ask you, effect of heat, there are four main effects of heat. Number one, change in temperature. Number two, thermal expansion. Number three, change in state. And number four, chemical change. Change in temperature. If we supply heat to any substance, we find the temperature increases. And if we take out heat from any material or any substance, we find that the temperature reduces. Conclusion is that if we supply heat, the temperature rises. For example, if you take water and supply heat to water, after some time you will find the water starts boiling, means it has got some heat from the supply and its temperature has risen. Next effect is thermal expansion. Thermal expansion, if we supply heat to any substance, it increases its dimension. For example, you must have seen there is a gap between railway tracks, so that if in summer it expands, it does not break. There are mainly three types of thermal expansion. Number one, linear expansion. It expands linearly. When substance expand linearly, we say it is linear expansion due to heat. And number two, superficial expansion. By the effect of heat, if any material expands area-wise, means it is superficial expansion. And if any material expand in all the direction, means volume wise, we say it is cubical expansion. In the same way, if we supply heat to any material, we find it expands. But if we take out heat from any material or any substance, it contracts. For example, you must have seen when you travel on the road, you must have found that in fields, some electric wires, they are loosely bound, so that if in winter it contracts, it does not break. Now, other effect of heat is the change in state. You must have found if you boil water, after some time you find it starts boiling. If you supply heat to water, it starts boiling and change its state from liquid to steam. Means it has changed its liquid state to gaseous state. Other example, if you light a candle, you find candle starts melting, means it converts in from its solid state to its liquid state. Means after getting heat, the material, they change, some material they change their heat at a particular temperature. They change their state at a particular temperature. If any material changes from solid to liquid state at a particular temperature, means it is saying it is its melting point, and from liquid to gaseous state, we say it is its boiling point. Come to another effect of heat, that is chemical change. What is chemical change? When you supply heat to any material and it start burning or combustion take place. Burning means combustion, and the original material that we burn, we cannot get it back after burning. Means whatever we get after burning, that is in the case of wood, it may be coal. In the case of paper, if you burn paper, we find it become ash, and from ash we cannot get paper back. This is called chemical change, and this is also because of the effect of heat. These were the effects of heat. What the effects of heat? Number 1, change in temperature. Number 2, thermal expansion. Number 3, change in state, and number 4, chemical change. Let us come to transfer of heat. We have already, when I started the topic heat, I told you the heat flows from the body at a high temperature to body at a lower temperature. If two bodies are at different temperature and they are contact, then heat flows from the body at a high temperature to body at a lower temperature. For example, if you take ice and you put it in a glass of water, you will find ice starts melting. Means water is at high temperature comparison to ice. Means heat flows from water to ice and ice starts melting. There are 3 modes of transfer of heat. Number 1, conduction. Number 2, convection, and number 3, radiation. In first case, we will study what is conduction. Conduction mostly take place in solid, or we can say in most of the cases take place in only metals. Heat flows in solids or metal from one end to another in without actual movement of molecule, then we say it is conduction. For example, if you take a piece, metal rod, and put one end in fire, you'll find after some time other end also gets heated because of the conduction of heat. Now let us discuss how conduction takes place. Conduction, when we put one end of the rod in fire, the molecule at that end they gets heated and give heat to another molecule, and this process continues and heat distributed throughout the material. This is the mode of conduction of heat, that is conduction. There are material categorized. Some they can conduct heat, mostly metal. They are called good conductor of heat. The material, for example, iron, copper, silver, gold, these are good conductors of heat. On the other hand, the material which does not allow heat to pass through them are called insulated. For example, plastic, wood, etc. That's all for today, students, and see you next time. I will provide you questions. You have to answer it on the fair copy.